Good, Oscar? Good evening, everyone. This is the Board of Trustees regular meeting. It's January 14th, 2020. It is 7:30 PM. This is meeting number 2020-01. Please take the roll.
President Barry?
Here.
Trustee Stalker will not be here tonight. Trustee Oliniechek?
Here.
Trustee Desmond? Trustee Phelan?
Here.
Trustee Vorder?
Here.
Trustee Mello?
Here.
We do have a quorum.
Thank you. Would everyone rise for the pledge? I pledge allegiance to the
flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. We have public comments. Sue Andrews, number 1. Hi, Sue. You've been here before, but I just want to remind you, we asked if you to let us know if you're an Oak Lawn resident, and then you have 3 minutes, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
Hi, my name is Sue, and I am a resident of Oak Lawn. I'm here this evening to question the board as to why the resignation of Mr. Deachin was accepted mere hours before the November 19th special board meeting, which allowed him to receive the substantial severance package that was approved by the 5-1 vote on December 10th. In addition, why would the board agree to retain his services to assist his successor on an as-needed basis for a period for up to 1 year from the date of his resignation? Also, please stand by the comment provided to CBS by the village that if so, it would not be compensated assistance. Why did the village not renew the village manager's contract after its initial expiration and/or when the village-owned vehicle incident occurred back in December of 2013? How much more money is Larry Deachin going to cost us taxpayers by the time this is all said and done? The village has currently continued to operate with Chief Palmer as acting village manager for 92 days at a lower salary than what our previous village manager was receiving. Seeing as the village has been downgraded again, can the money being saved currently by not having a full-time village manager be used to pay up on our pension debt? Madam Mayor, your email dated December 9th with the subject line of employee holiday party this Wednesday, special guest, showed very poor judgment. While there are some in the village that may have wished to celebrate with Mr. Deachin and share a sock fetish, neither should have been made into the focus of the village employee Christmas party. It was bad optics and in poor taste considering the circumstances. I hope there are others here to speak tonight, but there's not. But hopefully they'll show up on election day wanting to hold our elected officials accountable, from the daily operations to the foresight to not place the village in this situation again.
Thank you, Sue. Our next public commenter looks like Don O'Brien. Is that Don?
It's Dan.
Dan, I'm sorry.
My penmanship's terrible.
So is my reading of names, so, hi, Dan. You have questions also.
This is, not to everybody on the board, but most of you. Dear Mayor, trustees, given your lack of transparency in the Deachin matter and your ongoing denial of Freedom of Information Acts filed since 2013, the only conclusion that I am and my fellow village residents can conclude is that you and the rest of the board are corrupt and Larry has dirt on all of you. In light of this, is there any mechanism by which we can recall all of you?
I have no idea what you're talking about when you say 2013, but that's okay. That concludes public comments. And item 4, conflict of interest disclosure. Does anyone have a conflict to disclose with any item on tonight's agenda? Okay, we have proclamation. School Choice Week. This is Village of Oak Lawn proclamation, January 26th through February 1st, 2020. Whereas all children in the Village of Oak Lawn should have access to the highest quality education possible, and whereas the Village of Oak Lawn recognizes the important role that an effective education plays in preparing all students in Oak Lawn to be successful adults, and whereas the Village of Oak Lawn is home to a multitude of excellent education options from which parents can choose for their children, and whereas education variety not only helps diversify our economy, but also enhances the vibrancy of our community, and whereas our area has many high-quality teaching professionals who are committed to educating our children, whereas School Choice Week is celebrated across the country by millions of students, parents, educators, schools, and organizations to raise awareness of the need for effective education options. Now therefore, I, Sandra Berry, do recognize January 26th through February 1st, 2020 as School Choice Week in the Village of Oak Lawn. And I call this observance to the attention of all of our citizens. There you go, Jane. Signed, sealed, and delivered. Okay, item 7, a check presentation. So Duncan, oops, I'm sorry, forgive me. Is anyone here from St. Germain? Okay. Item 6, a request to approve the 10th Annual Germaising Race 5K Walk Run to be held on Saturday, April 25th, 2020. And this is requested by Trustee Vorder and Trustee Stalker. May I have motion on item 6?
Motion to approve, Mayor.
Second.
Thank you. And second was Trustee Oliniechek. Thank you. Any discussion? Call that vote, please.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes.
Thank you. Anything you want to say about that, Trustee Vorder?
Well, I suppose I should talk about the wonderful benefit that this brings to our community. Not only does it provide an exercise opportunity for our residents who participate in this, but it brings necessary funds to our private school, which has been educating kids in Oak Lawn for over 50 years. I'll be there, and I would, although I'm not going to be running the 5K, I'll be there. But I would ask all residents to participate. And hopefully we'll have good weather.
Thank you very
Okay.
much. It's nice to start talking about getting outside again.
Yes.
April's not that far away, I guess. Okay, we call the vote, Jane?
I did already.
Okay, thanks. Item 7, check presentation. So we have representatives from Duncan located at 8940 South Cicero, and are they here? Hi, could you come up, please? And we also have Steve Manning from Park Lawn here. And would you like to say anything in the microphone? Trustee Oliniechek, this is your district also, if you'd like to come on up.
Okay.
So, hi.
So we just opened up the new Dunkin' on 89th, and we had a grand opening celebration in December. We wanted to do, something nice for the community since this is our 4th location in Oak Lawn. We'll be opening up 5th location sometime later this year. But the residents have always been great. We love working. We love being in this community, working with all the neighbors, all the village programs. So we just wanted to do something special. So on behalf of, our new store, there's a check for Park Lawn.
Thank you.
Thank you for doing that request. Oh, certainly.
Behind the check. Okay. That way it's much better fit.
Oh, how bad? There you go.
Camera check for, right, 1, 2, 3, I'm good.
Thank you so much. That's really wonderful. And Steve, anything you want to say?
Well, I'd just like to thank Duncan and the community for providing the generosity and opportunity for individuals with intellectual and developmental disabilities to have an opportunity for vocational training, employment opportunities, and residential services in our community. We're grateful for all of our friendships, including Duncan. So thank you very much.
Thank you very much. And that Duncan is brand new, and I hear it's amazing, easy to get in and out of. And Trustee Oliniechek, anything you want to say?
You've done a wonderful job in that section of the neighborhood. You took a property that was formerly not doing too much with it and really made it look good. And it's a favorite stop of myself and my family. You guys do a good job there. Thank you for investing in Oak Lawn.
And
It's actually one of our next gen locations too. So that's the first one in Oak Lawn with the new image. So, feel free to stop by, including the residents.
thank you.
Yes.
Check it out. So what are your other locations?
The one on 103rd and Central, 108th and Cicero. And then
Speak into the mic just a little. Some people might be watching at home.
103rd and Central, 8th and Cicero. There's one on Ridgeland Avenue, and then this 89th and Cicero. And then we have one coming up, hopefully later this year, on 9500 South 50th Court.
Yeah, right by the Patriot Station
Yes.
there, and we are all missing the coffee. So very good.
Working diligently on that one. So.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks for coming by. I wanted to give you an opportunity to showcase. And for anyone who was at Santa on the Green, you guys really supported that event too. There was hot coffee, there was hot chocolate, I think, and of course, endless donut holes.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe all that you
Yeah,
donated.
anything we can always do to help the village.
Yeah, thank you so much. So welcome to the community and best of luck with your new location.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, item 8, approval of the meeting minutes for the special meeting minutes 2019-27 dated December 10th, 2019. May I have a motion, please, on 8?
Motion approved.
Thank you. That was trustee Mallow who made that motion, seconded by
I'll second, Mayor.
trustee Warder. Thank you. Any discussion? Let's call that vote, please.
Trustee Oliniechek?
Yes.
Trustee Phelan?
Yes.
Trustee Vorder?
Yes.
Trustee Mallow?
Yes.
Motion passes.
Number 9, approval of the meeting minutes for the regular meeting minutes 2019-28 dated December 10th, 2019. May I have a motion, please, on number 9? Thank you. Trustee Mallow made that motion, seconded by
I'll second, Mayor.
trustee Vorder. Any discussion? Call that vote, please.
Trustee Oliniechek?
Yes.
Trustee Phelan?
Yes.
Trustee Vorder?
Yes.
Trustee Mallow?
Yes.
Motion passes.
Thank you. Item 10, new business by village trustees. Let's start in District 2 today.
I have no new news.
Thank you. District 3.
I have no new news.
District 4.
I just wish everybody in Oak Lawn a happy new year. I think 2019 is going to be an exciting year
But that's.
for the village.
Terry.
I mean, 2020. 2019 was an exciting year for Oak Lawn, and I think 2020 will be exciting too. Thank you.
Thank you very much. District 6.
Nothing this evening.
Thank you. Item 11, village managers report. Chief?
I don't have a lot, Mayor, but I would like to wish one of our retiring police officers, I think everybody on this board, and I know most of the community knows, and I definitely know all the DARE students and the teachers know him. Tom Cronin is retiring after 20 years, and he's been a stalwart in our schools, and it still amazes me how many times I can go somewhere with Tom and kids will come up to him, or even sometimes middle-aged adults will come up and say, "Hey, Tommy, you were my DARE teacher." And so I want to congratulate Tommy on a great career, and he's going to be a big loss for the village.
I agree, and let's wish him the best. And yeah, he's a tough act to follow.
Yes. Mayor, I'd like to echo that Detective Cronin worked for me for a while, and he was a unique officer, not only had the skills, okay, to do good police work, but had those people skills that when you dealt with him, you walked away from the Oak Lawn Police Department knowing that you got a fair shake. We're going to miss him, and he's a rare talent, that's for sure.
Very good. Okay, item 12 is the consent agenda. All items on the consent agenda are routine and have been brought forward at the direction of the Board of Trustees and will be enacted with one motion. If discussion is desired, that item will be removed from the consent agenda and considered separately. 12A is a request to approve the Traffic Safety Commission referral for no parking signs on the south side of 110th Street from east right-of-way of Central Avenue to east cul-de-sac. This was a 6-0 vote to approve. Item TC-1272-M. John Constantine is the petitioner in District 5. This was requested by Chief Palmer, acting interim village manager. 12B is ordinance 20-01-01, an ordinance approving certain traffic regulations recommending no parking on the south side of 110th Street from the east right-of-way, central to east of the cul-de-sac. TC 1272M requested by interim acting village manager. C is a request to approve the Traffic Safety Commission referral for 2-hour parking signs on both sides of Kildare Avenue from 95th Street south to the alley. This was a 6-0 vote to approve. Item TC 1273M. Chris Maluski is the petitioner in District 4. And item D is an ordinance granting that request. E is a request to approve the Zoning and Planning Commission referral for a front yard variation and masonry wall variation for a car wash at 10901 South Cicero. This was a 7-0 vote to approve. Petition number 2019-23. Ashish Desai and Rehanella Mirza are the petitioners in District 6. F is an ordinance granting that request. G is a request to approve the Appeals and Review Board referral for a sign height, base, and marquee light variation at 4625 West 110th Street. This was a 6-0 vote to approve petition number A2020-1. All Right Sign is the petitioner in District 6. H is an ordinance granting that request. I is ordinance 20-01-05, an ordinance approving the first addendum to the purchase and sale agreement for real property located at 11000 South Laverne Avenue. And J is ordinance 20-01-06, an ordinance amending certain sections of Title IX of the Oaklawn Municipal Code pertaining to extraneous flows in the village's sanitary sewer system. K is Resolution 20-01-01, resolution accepting a proposal for a pest control agreement between the Village of Oaklawn and Guardian Pest Control. L is Resolution 20-01-02, a resolution authorizing a professional services agreement with Christopher B. Burke Engineering Limited to perform certain engineering and construction observation services for the 2020 street resurfacing program. Item M, like Mary, is Resolution 20-01-03, resolution approving a crossing guard agreement with Andy Frayne Services Incorporated. Item N, like Nancy, Resolution 20-01-04, resolution approving a professional services agreement with Tesca Associates Incorporated pertaining to the expansion of the Patriot Station Tax Increment Financing District. O is a request of the Board of Trustees approval and the direction to the Board of the Fire and Police Commissioners to hire one police officer from the current eligibility list due to an impending retirement. P is appointment of Angie Skundrianos to the Traffic Safety Commission to fill the unexpired term of Tony Drosius. And may I have a motion on item 12?
Motion to approve.
Thank you. Trustee Warder made that motion. Do I have a second?
Second.
Second is Trustee Mallow. Any discussion?
I'd like to
Trustee-
remove items J and K.
J and K, okay. Any other discussion? Okay, we're going to take the vote on everything in item 12 with the exception of J and K. Let's call that vote, please.
Trustee Oliniechek.
Yes.
Trustee Phelan.
Yes.
Trustee Warder.
Yes.
Trustee Mallow.
Yes.
Motion passes.
Thank you very much. Item 12J is ordinance 20-01-06, an ordinance amending certain sections of Title IX of the Village of Oaklawn Municipal Code pertaining to the extraneous flow of the village's sanitary sewer system. May I have a motion on 12J?
Motion approved.
Thank you. Trustee Mallow made that motion. Do I have a
Second.
second? And that was Trustee Oliniechek. Thank you. Any discussion? Trustee Phelan?
Yes, thank you, Madam Mayor. This is an item related to our efforts to help with the flooding in Oak Lawn, which, if you've been paying attention for any amount of time, you know affects thousands of people. And I just wanted to point out, this is the program we talked about where we're going to do a cost-sharing program, or it's part of that program. And if you have what we've been calling an inappropriate, illegal, what other terms we use? Non-compliant hookup in your home, and many people don't know if they're new residents, they're buying homes from somebody else, homes that were built in the 50s and 60s, they may have these types of hookups, or someone might have hooked it up after the fact. Trustee Stalker has said himself he had one and didn't realize it. So this is an effort to help people with the cost of fixing those non-compliant hookups and other matters. I talked to Bill Meyer before. He's encountered a few residents that have unique situations with their own plumbing. It's worth a call to our Public Works Department or to the village clerk's office so we can direct people. But again, and the intent here is to help people, especially those who suffer with flooding in their homes and the I&I, which is a nasty situation where raw sewage backs up into your home. So this is one of our steps. There's going to be several steps, but just wanted to make sure people are aware of that. With that, I'd like to.
Thank you. Any other discussion? Let's call the vote, please, on 12J.
Trustee Oliniechek.
Yes.
Trustee Phelan.
Yes.
Trustee Warder.
Yes.
Trustee Mallow.
Yes.
Motion passes.
Thank you. 12K, Resolution 20-01-01, a resolution accepting a proposal for pest control agreement between the Village of Oaklawn and Guardian Pest Control. I may have a motion on 12K.
Motion approved, man.
Thank you. Trustee Warder made that motion. Do I have a second? The motion fails for lack of a second.
Motion to table.
We have a motion to table.
Second.
Second, trustee Phelan made that motion, seconded by trustee Oliniechek. Any discussion? Let's call a vote, please.
Trustee Oliniechek?
Yes.
Trustee Phelan?
Yes.
Trustee Vorder?
Yes.
Trustee Mallow?
Yes.
Motion passes to table.
Thank you very much. This moves us to item 13, Village Clerk's Report. Jane?
13A, approval of semi-monthly disbursements, number 2019-24D, dated December 10th, 2019, in the amount of $2,493,298.54.
Thank you. May I have a motion on 13A, please?
Motion approved, Mayor.
Thank you. Trustee Vorder made that motion, seconded by trustee Phelan. Any discussion? Let's call a vote, please.
Trustee Oliniechek?
Yes.
Trustee Phelan?
Yes.
Trustee Vorder?
Yes.
Trustee Mallow?
Yes.
Motion passes. And B, approval of semi-monthly disbursements, number 2020-01, dated January 14th, 2020, in the amount of $6,587,903.07.
Thank you. May I have a motion on 13B like boy?
Motion approved.
Thank you. Trustee Oliniechek made that motion,
Second.
seconded by trustee Mallow. Any discussion? Let's call a vote, please.
Trustee Oliniechek?
Yes.
Trustee Phelan?
Yes.
Trustee Vorder?
Yes.
Trustee Mallow?
Yes.
Motion passes 4-0. Just a couple more things here. The Village Hall will be closed Monday, January 20th, in honor of Martin Luther King Jr. Day. And also this Saturday, January 18th, the Oak Lawn Park District will host their 11th annual Special Recreation All-Star Games, which will be at the Oak Lawn Hometown Middle School. The event begins at 12:30 p.m., and the day features the Oak Lawn Eagles basketball teams with a special halftime performance by the Oak Lawn Pep Squad. Admission is free, but donations are accepted at the door. So hope to see everybody out there. Come and support this wonderful event.
Thank you very much. Is that it, Jane?
That's it. Thank you.
Okay, item 14, Village President's Report. I just want it read into the record that we're appointing these following appointments for the Social Service Corporation. District 1, Mr. Tim Pender. District 2, Mr. Bob Smith. District 3, Mr. Gary Gudino. District 4, Ms. Debbie Fagan. District 5, Mrs. Mary Ellen Stalker. District 6, Brad Thompson. The at-large mayor recommendation, Joe Skibinski. And then we have the longest-serving trustee, Trustee Oliniechek. Advocate Christ Medical Center President, Richard Heim. And then the Oak Lawn Chamber of Commerce President, and Dr. Katie Narboni will be installed this weekend. So she's not quite there, but she may as well be. So just want that recorded into the record. Is there any questions or discussion?
The village manager, member of that board as well?
You're absolutely right.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. I don't know how we left that out. Sorry about that, chief. No escape for you. That's okay. Thank you, Tim.
Another duty.
Yeah, and these positions are in the bylaws of the organization, the ones, for example, the chamber, the village manager, the mayor, that kind of thing. I guess I'm on there too. I should record my own name on there too. That would be nice. Under General Village Matters, I just want to welcome Sherry again from Fox College. Who's with you today? Anyone from Fox College want to raise your hands? Okay. Very good. You're here for the government class. Always a pleasure to have you. And you guys picked a nice, easy meeting to come to, not too long today. Yeah, and I think that's all I want to say. Item 15, motion to adjourn.
So move.
Thank you. Trustee Oliniechek made that motion. Do I have a second?
Second.
Trustee Phelan, any discussion? Let's call a vote, please.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes.
Thank you. We are adjourned at 7:54 PM.